There you go. It's the final for the D2 playoffs. It's Pork Plus Pros versus the Bingus Banshees. The winner of this takes on the Soul Seekers, the team of Division 14th place in Division 1 this season. They win this and win against the Soul Seekers. They get a spot in Division 1 next season. Lose this and you're eliminated and staying in D2 next season. Win this and then end up losing against the Soul Seekers. You're still stuck in Division 2 as well. It's two fan favorite teams as well. It's Bingus Banshees, who have existed for quite a while. Well, it's the Banshees, the chaotic team which people always have loved throughout the years, and Pork Plus, all of the people who've came back after taking their long breaks away from PBL. Visuran with possession behind the ball here, but Warrior Runes and Pigeon around the ball as well to stop Visuran from getting a ball away. Pigeon's going to be looking to try and redirect any potential clear away into the back of the net here. Atomic's trying to make the save in case. Pigeon was originally looking to go straight for shot here, but he's going to go for item instead. Water Rune's going to get behind the ball ready for next turn as Vigilant goes round as well. Asian going towards his top bumper. Not going to get bumped into it though this time around. Now as Vigilant and Water Rune's going to pinch this up towards his top wall. Can Asian make the redirect, put it on target? Not going to go for it instead. Water Rune's going to go slow behind the ball ready for next turn as well. He's going to get deflected here by Pigeon. He's going to shoot us towards goal, but Asian and Atomic are going to be there to make contact ready to stop it from going further towards the goal. Water Rune's getting stopped on my item top position here. We're going to look to try and get it here, as left side advantage gives them the advantage. ACN looking to try and get this ball down the field as Water Rune's just going to go off the wall and around. Probably try and get behind this ball and bounce it back off with a bit. Stays relatively in the same position, but Asian's no longer behind the ball. It's now Vigilant, the one they're going to have to rely on if they want to give this ball downfield. Water Rune's going to get blocked here by Atomic, who, as Asian looks to go for item position ready for next turn. Blue Scorch competing for the bottom side with Vigilant. As Vigilant's back bubble on the top post looks to get behind the ball ready for this next turn to take possession in case Water Runes doesn't get contact. But Water Runes does get the contact. Atomic can't get the contact on his own block here. Now Blue Scorch's got a complete open net to score in, as the ball gets completely around Vigilant, who is relying on one of those two bobbles of the ball to get the block necessary to be shot towards the top post, and there's nothing Vigilant can really do about it. And it's going to be the opening goal in game one here for the Bingus Banshees. Mind you as well, you have to score, you have to win 2 of these 3 games. It's a 3-game series, so it's first to 3 goals over 3 games. To win game 1, you have to win game 2 or 3. If you lose game 1, you have to win game 2 and 3 in order to win. Vigilant looking to get a block on Water Runes and go for central shot here. We're going to get blocked into ball here. It's going to hit up towards the top wall here instead. As Atomic goes for item position, so does ACN. Now the ball stays in the center instead, changing their seconds. They're still behind the ball, can't do much with it for this turn as well, as Water Rune's probably going to likely just go straight for the ball here, be the best play to really do anyways. Pigeon instead, the back one's going to commit upfield. As Water Rune's bottom one's going to look to try and go for ball 2, but going to get contact on ACN, while throwing ACN probably in for his top bumper here. Goes around into the top goal, and the ball just hits towards his bottom wall here as well. Water Rune's looking to get a block on Vigilant in case Vigilant goes for the ball. It's going to go for the ball, so he's going to get blocked. But it's probably going to only bump Vigilant back into Blue Scorch's back bubble, who's trying to get behind the ball. But now Vigilant's changed angle last second, going slow, but he's going to get bumped back into own back bubble now. It's going to happen, but Vigilant still gets around behind the ball anyway, and the Banshees can't get behind the ball directly to make a potential smother play here. As Vigilant's looking to shoot this towards the goal here with himself. ACN looking to hit this ball upwards with Vigilant hitting the top side of the ball to see if he can shoot this towards the top post or off the top wall to get it through. Going all the way around, but it's going to go just a bit too high. Going to go off that bumper instead. Pigeon was going in and out in case, goes bottom post and sneaks through. Doesn't sneak through though instead. Pigeon's going to look to try and get behind the ball and just get this ball downfield, but Vigilant's going to give a block and bump them in towards midfield instead, as Atomic going towards the yellow card position from the goal line. As the rest of Bubbles look to try and get either behind the ball or for item positions ready for next turn. Pigeon does still sneak around Vigilant if Vigilant changes angles last second, and Pigeon goes for the right side of the ball instead of the left. And item spawns bottom, allowing Blue Scorch and the Banshees to pick up yet another item. If Blue Scorch is picking it up, well, we're going to have to use this goo if they want to, but can burn it completely. Vigorian's looking to make a pass play here with ACN. Looking ACN get through the bumper. It's not going to happen anyways, as it's a goo being used. ACN's going to head in the bumper, come outwards, now sandwiched in between Pigeon and Water Runes on the goal line. Vigorian's now looking to ram Water Runes away and probably allow Atomic to get behind the ball ready for the next turn. Vigorian's back Bobble looking to go to item position. ACN looking to go to the bottom item position. Water Runes looking to clip off the right side of a bump to see if they can get off and get around. Doesn't come through, but gets bumped back into the left side of a bumper instead of the right side. But Water Runes are still behind it with the other Bobble. Just trying to see if we can get the ball downfield. Looking to a pass play, half power for top one. Water Runes going full power for bottom one. See if they can sneak it through off the top wall and go for a top wall shot around. Pigeon getting a double block here. Gonna try and look for a block on Vigorian. That's also getting a bump on Atomic. The pass comes through. It's gonna be enough to go in. It's gonna be the second goal here for the Banshees onto its bottom post. Originally, it was looking like they were trying to shoot this in towards the top wall. Don't make that connection, but it's enough anyways to clip it and put it in for its bottom post. Vigorian can't get a save on it from the back, and now they're going to have to get 3 goals in a row. The Park Plus Bros, they want to win game 1 here. Blue Scorcher can go to item position on the bottom side as Atomic looks to go clear out this middle area. A potential central shot here. Vigorian's looking to bump Watery Runes as well. The bottom bubble, but it's going to get just bumped upwards instead here. The shot is going to come through, but it's going to go wide in towards this top bumper area. Pigeon still behind the ball underneath it here. Looking probably to try and get this ball into the bumper and get it cleared away. Pigeon as well does have ramp, and Blue Scorch himself does have big bumpers. Could potentially see one of those 2 items being used as Atomic's looking to go straight at the ball. Well, towards the bumper here to make the read in case it does go off the bumper. Big bumpers being used. It's going to go on the left side of a bumper. It's going to go all the way down towards the bottom wall, but no one's had to put it in. It's not enough to go on target either, as it comes off that bottom right bumper instead, back into the Banshee half in the bottom left corner. Vigorian close to the ball, followed by ACN and Watery Runes. Now Vigorian's looking to get a block on Water Runes in case Water Runes goes full power at the ball here. Get him away whilst ACN tries to get this ball for a shot, but the shot's not going to come through. They don't have the angle to shoot this. Instead, Vigorian's going to end up making contact with the ball, hitting it towards their own half instead here, as Blue Scorch can threaten this ball here. It sits without any bubbles on the Pork Plus side half, as Water Runes is going to look to go for the shot with the bottom bubble as well. Ace is going to have to make contact to get the block here. Red card being used, which puts ACN in a position here to make a block on Blue Scorch, and also in the position to just hit the ball in the bumper. No real reason for them to use a red card there. Allows the Pork Plus to make a save, but even use a ramp as well to potentially try and get item or potentially stop Vigorian from making a save, but we've also given them 15 seconds to react to it as well. ACN now behind the ball. The Banshees did luckily get the item there at least still. But ACN behind the ball, Atomic on the top side, Vigorian on the bottom side. Vigorian could potentially go for a block here on Watery Runes as ACN's trying to hit this ball full power here. Beach ball being used, might chip over Water Runes' head here. It's going to go over Water Runes, around, into bottom wall, now towards the top wall. Is it going to spin enough to go in? It's going to go just on the top post, not in the bumper. It's going to sit in front of his goal. Blue Scorch gets a top item position down on T. Now Vigorian looking to go down toward the bottom wall here, but now going to look for a bump, go straight to the ball. Now looking for a bump on Blue Scorch. Can they get the bump? To put Blue Scorch in for ball, they can get the bump. To throw Blue Scorch straight in the ball, to cause an own goal. It's a goal back here for the Pork Plus Pros. They need one desperately to cling on to some hope in this first game. The ball's back for the Banshees to have their first actual aggressive kickoff in this series here. They're looking to just shoot this ball straight down. Now looking to hit it up to a top side bow as Vigorian is coming the bottom. They're looking potentially just go for a direct shot, and honestly, this could go in. Pigeon's looking to get a block on ACN. It's a big head being used as well. It's going to go all the way through, but it's just not on target. It's going to go off the bottom right bumper. It's heading towards the Banshee's goal, but Vigorian stops it from going in. It would have been an equalizing goal without a single Banshee, facing a Banshee, a single Pork Plus player on the field, hitting the ball at all. but it's not enough as Vigilant stops it from going in. Water Runes can go off the back of the goal to get behind the ball. Does get through without being blocked. The ball comes off the bumper, straight back to Ace and Vigilant, who can both honestly just go straight up the ball here, and they can get a goal. Both of them going for it. Vigilant's even covering on the bottom side in case somehow, by some miracle, it gets tipped on towards the post. But can Blue Scorch work a miracle? He cannot, as ACN forces a ball past that goal line to equalize it up here. After a blunder of a kickoff from the Banshees, we're now level terms. Next goal wins game 1. And next goal takes the series advantage as one step close to potential promotion to Division 1. Pigeon looking to hit this ball for a pass play for Water Runes towards his bottom side. Vigilant covering the top side. Water Runes going to try and block the central. See if he can get a block on Vigilant's one, which is diving down. Is it going to come through? It goes all the way around, but Vigilant's backside of a bubble still gets enough on it to absorb the power away. Vigilant looking to ram Water Runes' back bubble away. He can't get a shot off as the helmet goes towards bottom side for item position, and the Asian looks to go in and out to get behind the ball. The Blue Scotch is going to get contact on him, hitting him towards the bumper instead, perfectly now behind the ball to see if he can try and get this ball downfield. And with a ramp in hand and with a boost in hand, this could potentially be one of those being used to get the game-winning goal here. It's just a matter of which one, and is it going to be enough to go in? It's the ramp being used. It's going to head off into his top wall, but it's not going to go in. It's going to go off the bumper instead of shooting it off the wall. It could have shot it straight. It could have shot it off the wall and into the top post, but neither of them come through. It goes in the bumper. Now Vigilant's looking to get contact on the ball. Going to get blocked by Water Runes. As Water Runes are going to block ACN too. Vigilant might just skim the top side of the ball, but probably not here. Stays stationary. Blue Scorch perfectly behind the ball himself now. So is Water Runes, and Water Runes can get a block on this single ACN bubble here to see if they can guarantee himself a goal and the game here. They have a ramp, but it's the boost which gets used first by the Pork Plus pros. But again, it's not enough to go in. Vigilant clips it off the top post bumper. That ball was going back on the boost again. But Blue Scorch is there to stop it. Instead of himself getting bumped into the boost. Both teams using their game-winning items. The Pork Plus pros had 2 of them. They had a boost and a ramp. No goals come from any of them. Yellow card being used here by Pigeon to see if they can get the game-winning goal here by using a yellow card instead of one of the top-tier items. They're going to use the yellow card instead. ACN looking to make the save, but he's going to miss the ball here. But goo being used here by Vigilant to stop this ball from going in and removing any threat at all. Vigilant also going to get this top island completely uncontested here. ACN looking to shoot this just into top wall here, as Pigeon's going to look to try and deflect it. It's going to bounce upwards. Vigilant's going to go upwards as well, though. Everyone's going upwards. This ball could go anywhere. It's come off of Vigilant, though, and it's going to go into the Pork Plus goal to give the series lead here for the Bingus Banshees. One more game, and the Banshees eliminate the Pork Plus pros. It goes all the way up towards the top wall. It's bouncing without any danger at all back towards the center. But Vigilant just chips it into the top wall himself with height and with speed to put it past their own goal line. A 3-2 win for Banshees in game 1. And that's going to be a Pork Plus on the left side. They have to get game 2 to stay alive. Here we go, loading into game 2 here. Banshees get their kickoff as on the right side. Pork Plus get the left and the left side advantage for items here. And just a reminder as well, Pork Plus versus Banshees, the winner gets to play the Seekers, of course, as I said. But this is also a rematch from the Western Conference. These two teams have played each other, where Pork Plus came second in the West. Banshees came third. They've played each other twice before. This is their third game they've played against each other. Actually, this one would be the fourth. It could potentially be a fifth, though. Waterrune's shooting towards the top wall. ACN's looking to make the read. It's going to be red to go in, though. It's going to go off the bumper instead. It's going to bounce down towards the bottom right bumper instead here. Azurian's just inside the item here to take the item from left side advantage. Waterrune's going to go slow towards the bumper. But waiting for Azurian to go full power for ball into the bumper here. Azurian's going to go mid-power as well to try and see if they can pass it in case Waterrunes misses it. But it comes off. It comes off the bumper, not to Azurian. It goes back in the bumper. Waterrunes goes in the bumper himself, hits the ball away, and it just goes back to your position in front of the bumper. Waterrune's looking to pass it up with Pigeon here so they can pinch it downfield as Blue Scorch tries to ram ACN away here. Atomic's going to try and dive up to make the save, but it's going to be enough. It's going to clang off the top post, back towards the Banshees goal, straight to Azurian. That could potentially honestly going in the Banshees goal there. That might have been rolling towards the Banshee goal and going in for a Pork Plus lead, but Azurian just stops it. Pigeon's going to look to get the clear here. Atomic's not going to get the block on Pigeon. Wall being used on Azurian, allowing Waterrunes to get the item. Waterrune's looking to try and clear it off the bumper here. Azurian's going to go half power down, and Atomic's going to go full power on the bumper as well to try and force this ball away and stop it going in their own half. It stays in that corner though. Atomic catapults himself into the item position by completely just exterminating Azurian and sending her back to the goal line. I mean, you are a Bruin at the end of the day. You're an ex-Bruin. You're supposed to be making saves. You're supposed to be camping the goal line. So get back on that goal line and see if you can save this, as Waterrune's just trying to clear the ball downfield, but it hits it into his own bubble instead here. Rune's now looking to clear this ball still towards his top wall to get downfield, but Atomic's going straight to make the read. Waterrune's is going to try and get the block here. Might just still stay there. Atomic hits it down towards the bottom wall instead here, as all the bubbles are committed towards the top side. Pigeon's on the bottom with Azurian. Gonna look to get the item here. There's nothing that the Pork Plus pros have to stop him from getting it. He's also going to look to try and go off the bottom wall as well to see if he can get behind the ball ready for next turn, or potentially sneak a shot away to get the ball even closer to the goal line. Ball comes off the bottom side by Waterrunes. Pigeon sneaks around, comes off the bumper into ACN, and Pigeon still here. He's looking to just hit it up and see if ACN ends up own-goaling this. ACN is going to go in and out though, so he's not going to end up own-goaling this. But it's a ramp being used by the Banshees. Is it going to be enough to angle it in? It's not! The angle is slightly off, and it got clatters and clangs in its bottom post instead, and it bounces back out. It's going to stick in this last coloured line in front of the Pork goal. Pigeon still in position to try and hit the right side of the ball here to get it in. Instead, though, looking to block Atomic instead, as Azurian looks to go in now, and Waterrunes is going to get a block, but the back Waterrunes isn't marked at all, but he would get the shot off and get the goal, but Pigeon gets bumped back on the ball to clear it away. It stays 0-0. Atomic going with items, so is ACN going to have to try and beat Blue Scorch there. Pigeon looks to get behind the ball, now looking to bump Atomic away from items to take it for himself. As Blue Scorch position central for his own yellow card to be used, but he has went a bit too far here, as in like he's still a bit too close. He's on the halfway line, but it spawns on his side. Pigeon looking to just tap this in the bumper to send it towards his bottom side, as Blue Scorch sets up the yellow card ready for next turn, but Azurian changes last second to ram him away, but instead gets rammed into the Banshee side of a half of the field instead. Ball goes down towards Atomic. Waterrune's trying to read a potential clear away by Atomic. He's going to go slow instead, though. Will the Banshees use the yellow card here? They're gonna use it. They're gonna have to create a passing play if they want to send this towards a goal. Blue Scots showing half power, passing it upwards towards Warrior Runes. They can shoot this straight at the goal. They can shoot this off the bottom wall. They could shoot this off the top wall. But it's not going to go either way. It's going to be ACN using a wall, but he sends it towards its own goal instead. What are you doing, ACN? That's the wrong goal, ACN. Angle it the other way. They've got the ball on the Banshees goal line. They've angled it to your own net. Now Vajurians 1-on-2 against Watery and Scorch. They're both going to try and force this ball past her, which is going to be there to stop that ball from getting in. It stays, it goes upwards towards the top wall. Instead, Blue Scorch dribbles it and takes it with him towards the top wall. Pigeon looking to shoot it up the top one, but it's not going to happen. Instead, it's going to be Watery and Blue Scorch to take control, take the play away from him. It's look as Watery Runes just looks to shoot this off the top wall and round. Visuran's going to come off the post, bounces out, makes contact with the ball, hits it back, but it goes straight back to Watery Runes. Runes looking to test his look originally, looking to shoot it straight on, but it's not going to happen. Vajurant looks to get slow behind the ball as Atomic looks to go off the bump and get around ready for next turn. But if the shot's going to come through, half power here by Water Runes. Red card being used on Vajurant to allow Water Runes to get the bottom item here. Vajurant going half power, well, not even going half power, just going slow to try and cover it as Atomic looks to go on the bumper. A Blue Scorch is looking to be the difference here to give a bump on Vajurant, but instead saves the shot instead. Vajurant wasn't even making contact. But by going for it, he himself made contact and sending the ball now in your own half. In the complete parallel side of the field. From top left to bottom right. Now you're looking to hit this in your own bumper to clear it towards midfield. But ACN's reading it. But big bumper is being used here by Blue Scorch. It's going to go all the way around. It gets contact by ACN stopping it. It's going to just stick in this bottom left side. ACN and Vajurant behind it. Vajurian underneath Watery Runes. But ACN is just going to stick half power to stop any clear downfield coming through by Watery Runes. Pigeon is going to go half power behind the ball as well. But big head being used here by Watery Runes. Can they force the ball away? They can get it past that corner. They can get it towards Pigeon to try and put it in for this next turn. They could pass this ball slightly upwards of Watery Runes going underneath the ball and Pigeon towards the top side to stop Atomic getting a bump. Not going to happen, though. Water Runes is looking to test his luck by bumping ACN. Pigeon not going to go for sure. It's going to be Atomic diving to try and get a block, which isn't going to happen, as no shot comes through at all. Blue Scorch gets top item. Pigeon still stationary. Now going to go for the ball, but it's a bit too late for you to score it this time. Atomic's going to get contact on it after Pigeon makes contact, but Tej is sending it in towards the goal line of the Banshees. Instead, Stiggins rolling off the bottom wall instead. Going towards the bottom right bumper. We get again in this game. 22 turns, still 0-0. Banshees looking still like the better side in this, but it's a bit more balanced in this game here. Blue Scorch can get behind the ball ready for this next turn as Vajurant looks to try and see and test their luck if they can get a shot away here. Doesn't come through, though, goes off the post instead. Blue Scorch looking to get rid of Vajuriant. Get rid of it from the equation, as Water Runes is going to go incredibly slow to see if it can just tap it in for bumper with some delay to get it downfield. It does get downfield. It's going to go all the way around. Water Runes is still in the area to try and get this ball in the net, but Ace on the top side here. Potentially make the save needed to keep this level at 0-0. Water Runes looking towards the top side of the post, but Acen's going down to cover it. Vajurant's going to go as well, just in case the ball comes through. Goes back up, down, and Warrior off the bumper. Hits it up towards the top side again. Now Waterins can get a second bite of a cherry, looking to shoot again. But Acen's going to still be here, still be there to stop this game. And keep it 0-0. Just going to head towards the center circle. The ball's going to be perfectly in the midfield in a certain circle, but the ball is being encircled itself by the Banshees. They get a completely free item there as well. All the Banshees are just... They're making some sort of Chinese symbol around this ball here. They are doing hieroglyphics right now. They're trying to do something. They're trying to summon some sort of spell, summon some sort of power on the ball. Definitely didn't work because the ball goes incredibly slow away. Now Atomic looking to get this ball downfield, but it's going to go in the bumper in case. It's going to go towards the bumper. But it's going to get rammed here by Water Runes. Going to get bumped into this bottom wall. Big head being used though. It comes all the way through, but it comes off the bottom post. And it clips on out. Just outside of a Banshee's box. Vajurian looking to tap this in towards the top post. Pigeon looking to make the save and looking to clear it away. But Asian's going to block him. But red card being used on Vizu here to stop him from getting the shot needed. But Asian's looking to tap that ball down. If he did do that, that would have caused Blue Scorch to own goal. And now instead, he's looking to get around Pigeon. But he's going to tap it down instead here. It's going to get around Pigeon. It's going to get stopped by Blue Scorch. And it's still in the way. It's still in possession of ACN, who can look to try and get the first goal in game 2 here. They need the first goal in this game 2 as well, as they are down from game 1. Just a matter of can they get the ball in without being fully bumped away. It's spinning in. It's gone incredibly slow, but it's just enough anyway for the Pork Plus Pros to get this game 2 lead here. As Vajurian ends up blocking, I believe that was Blue Scorch who's looking to make the save off the bumper. Vajurian goes slow to cover it, to cover that block, to ensure ACN's goal still goes in. Water Runes looking to block Vajurian in case... Okay, now they're doing the arrowhead. Why are they doing this kickoff? What is this? Banshees? No. This better not work. How is this working? What is that? Okay, I thought Vajurian was going to end up angling it towards her own goal there. How is this working? Hang on. Blue Scorch can just go straight down, bump Atomic into Vajurian. Pigeon can go for the shot. And they can just ghost ACN and allow Water Rune to pick it up instead. They're not going to do it, though. Instead, Blue Scorch is looking to go for a ghost being used, though, to stop the bomb, but it doesn't come to anything. What is happening? What is happening right now? Vizu on the top side of the ball. If Water Runes hits it up, it's going to go straight into Vajurian. And Atomic looking to just get this ball away. See if he can sneak a shot through as Vajurian looks to ram Pigeon away. But Water Runes going to just stop that ball from getting down. Keep it in the center circle. Now Water Runes is still towards the top side of the ball. Blue Scorch still there as well. Slightly further behind it though. As Water Runes and Atomic are going to compete for this bottom item here. Blue Scorch could be shooting this shot here, honestly, and be using Big Head off a bottom wall shot. Not going to go for it, though. Instead, it could be Vajurian hitting down towards the bottom wall, towards ACN, ready for this next turn. We have a ramp. This is surely the time you use it. Just use your ramp, shoot it as you are right now. This goes in, you get a second goal here. Please just use it. The views way too well. Use your yellow card, Banshees. Use your yellow card. Use the yellow card. It's off the post anyway. They've missed the open goal. You've used your ramp. The Banshees haven't used their yellow. You got the open goal to score in, and you've hit the post instead, ACN. Now you're looking to still see if you can force this ball in by shooting it on. But Blue Scorch is going to be there behind the ball. Water Runes getting blocked by Vajurian. ACN behind the ball. Vajurian underneath it. Just do this pass play. Just shoot it in. You've got another ramp as well, but you've gotten your ramp back after that failed usage. You've got a second option there. You've got a second chance. Surely the Banshees use the yellow card now, though. Surely. There we go. Yellow card being used. The Banshees are trying to cook something up here. The stove is unfortunately turned off due to a power cut. Blue Scorch are looking to block Vajurian away, but ramp being used here, and all the Banshees are going to go flying. Not all of them. Water Rune stays in this central area. His other bubble comes off the bumper back to the central area too. One above the ball, one beneath it. They're going to look to hit this ball down, but ACN's going to read it in case. Now, Water Runes is going to block him, though, to stop him from reading it. But ACN now going to go in the defensive, going to look to go towards the goal instead. Going to go all the way around, get stopped by Water Runes. If Water Runes wasn't there, that ball goes up towards Blue Scorch instead, who can try and get a shot away on this next turn. Now, Water Runes looking to just get behind the ball, ready for the next turn to read it. Vajurian clearing it downfield, but Vajurian's going to look to go item position instead and try and ram him away. But does make minor contact on the ball on the way there, causing it to bounce off and miss the bump. And the Banshees are looking to bump themselves here to see if they can force power in here, to see if they can hit it in the bumper and see if they can get it to spin in the goal. But a yellow card being used removes any dreams of that potential clip of a goal happening. As Pigeon looks to get behind the ball to stop the shot, but Atomic's going to ram him away. Asian's going to look to go for the shot as well, but Water Runes, bottom one's looking to look to try and get the block. Nothing comes through for a block, but the shot goes wide anyway towards the top post. Blue Scorch looking to just get towards the top post in case something gets used. ACN going to look to try and force it up by going off the bumper and see if they can make contact with the ball. Make contact with the ball, though, was the main thing in that equation. Didn't really get it. Now instead, Blue Scorch has the opportunity to hit the ball on the left side of the bumper and get it to roll all the way around the top wall. Atomic looking to read it in case it does so, to see if it can sneak a shot away, to redirect it in towards the top post and get the goal. But it's a warp being used anyway, but they've missed the bump of the Banshees here. It goes all the way back and Asian hits towards the top wall again. Vajurian's going to be the bubble closest to the ball here to try and get behind it to stop the Banshees getting it further downfield. Instead, going to go slow to get towards item position ready for next turn and see if he can get a block anyways by doing so. The Atomic looks to go towards bottom item. Vajurian's over bubble, going to just camp on the end of the box in case something disastrous happens. Atomic doesn't get towards the bottom item bow, it's going to be Water Runes who gets it, but it's Vajurian who actually ends up getting the item bow, so he goes top instead. And whilst getting the item, going to look to get the block on Blue Scorch, but top side here, bump him back to his own half. Well, into his own back wall instead here. As Vajurian's going to get rammed the same way as well, equally in their own half. Both teams completely in their own final thirds here. As Vajurian's going to look to try and get the ball off the ball here by going behind it and bump it out towards midfield. Blue Scorch is looking to try and read it in case so. Could potentially be sticking to this angle, read it. They changed it last second. Water Runes is back bubble. Does make the contact to stop it heading towards a goal and becoming a potential dangerous play here. Heads towards the center circle instead. Pigeon's going to look to go for the straight shot in case Atomic just doesn't go for the ball at all. Atomic looking for the block instead, though. Water Runes top side, and Blue Scorch's top one as well, looking to see if they can get this ball down as well, to see if they can force the way through. They can't get it, though. It goes all the way around towards this bottom left bumper instead. The Pork Plus Pros have the game. They have the goal lead. It might be only 1-0, but they have 2 rams, and those 2 rams can easily get a goal as Pigeon hits this ball in the bumper to see if he can hit back towards the center to make a pass for her own teammate. But Water Runes isn't there and ends up hitting it towards item instead. Pigeon looking to get a block from Azurian. So that could be Water Runes as well. Now Pigeon is just diving upwards for no reason whatsoever really here. Completely out the play just because they can be. Water Runes is middle one. Gotta go further down in case something comes through. Now Atomic underneath the ball. Vajurian behind it. A boost even being picked up as well. Surely the Pork Plus Pros win this game too here. Although they did fail to make a boost on a ramp count in game 1. But sure, they don't repeat the same mistake here. They can just use a boost or a ramp. They're using a ramp. It's going to be enough to angle it to go in. It's going to go in. It's been the second goal here for the Pork Plus Pros. It goes central in the net and goes straight over the Banshees defense. Nothing can be done about it apart from potentially reacting and using a yellow card there. But now the Banshees going to have to reverse the score and get a 3-2 win if they want to win with a sweep in the series and just win 2-0 overall. The Pork Plus Bros reading a pass downwards, and it is going down right now, but I've changed mine last second. It's going to go upwards instead. We're going to look for a pass play with Water-Runes. With a ramp being used to try and stop it. Doesn't really work out for them. It's these valuable items, once again, my Pork Plus, being used when they just really don't need to be used. They could be held onto for a better position, better time, but kind of a bit wasteful. But now Water-Runes is looking to hit into a bumper. Boost being used. But since it goes back anyway, he hits the underside of the ball, hits it towards the top post, back in the bumper. Water-Runes, and all of a sudden, the Pork Plus Pros, in the space of 2 turns, have used a ramp and the boost, and once again got a no goals from it. Now Water-Runes looking to pass it here with Pigeon to see if he can shoot the ball around. It does get around Ace and Vajurian, but still there for Atomic to try and do something here. He's looking to just shoot this straight here. Blue Scorch going to be the one to try and make the save as Water-Runes stays stationing on the center of the goal line here. Now moving towards the top side, he can make the save in case it comes through anyway. It goes all the way around, but Blue Scorch's contact with the downfall of them. And it's the 3rd goal here for the Pork Plus Pros to take game 2. We're going to be going to game 3. The winner of game 3 is going to be the one who play the Soul Seekers. Despite winning game 2, it was the Banshees' choice if they wanted to take the left side or not. They've given the left side still to the Pork Plus Bros. They're looking to a pass play towards the bottom wall here. Can they get it all the way through? They can't. But it is past for defense here. All for Pork Plus Bros. They can try and they can do something special here. It's going to have to be something special. I don't know how on earth we're going to try and get this in. We're looking to see if they can do a pass play off the bumper here with Water-Runes and Blue Scorch. It's not going to be enough. Instead, Blue Scorch smothers it on the post. But now we can get a block on the Jurians. And let Water-Runes put the ball in the back of the net to take the return lead. Pigeon's going to follow it up in case. Blue Scorch gets the block and Water-Runes gets the goal to take the lead instantly. Straight from the get-go for the Bingus Banshees. The 1 goal away from the playoff final. The Pork Plus Bros is going to have to show something here. Try and reinstate their status as the 2nd best team in the West Conference. Are looking to shoot this centrally. They can't get it through. Instead, Water-Runes going to make contact. Shoot it towards a top post of the Pork Plus net. Blue Scorch going to look to get the item here instead of going for shot. Water-Runes going to be playing Disruptor here in the midfield, just bumping the Giant away from getting us off the bumper and cleared away. He throws her into the net, but she comes back out right in front of face-to-face here with Water-Runes. Back Blue Scorch going to go for the bottom item, top one going to let's just go for the top item. As Water-Runes is going to be one to try and block ACN and block Vajurian. Does get the blocks needed, but still not in a great position to try and get a goal here. Blue Scorch gets the top. It spawns top even just for Banshees. They've got 3 bobbles you can potentially go behind before Viz can get there. Water-Runes is still looking to just try and they can get the ball in a better position. They're going to hit it off the back wall. Asian taps in the bumper, comes back out. Back basically towards where the ball started. Just a bit further out though. Water-Runes is going to sit still behind the ball. As Atomic's going to be the one to try and get this ball out by going straight at it. Well, the left side of the ball to spin it out. Pigeon's going to look to hit it down towards the bottom side. It comes off Vajurian though. It bounces back out towards the center circle. Gets out towards the Banshee half. Water-Runes currently on goaling because he's bad at the game. Blue Scots looking to clear it out. ACN looking to go off the wall and around to get behind the ball and stop the ball from getting further in their own half, as Visurant's going to get blocked here instead by Water Runes. ACN, though, does miss the ball. Now he's completely out of potential play, but Visurant can look to try and get a bumper shot here. Or they can just look to shoot this normally with the ramp. Or the Banshees could even use big bumpers to throw Visurant away and grief potential shot completely. That is exactly what we're going to use. But Visurant ends up still going straight anyways. Makes contact on the ball. It stops towards his top item position, which Atomic and Blue Scotch are fighting for. It's going to form bottom instead of the Watery Runes, as Rune's going to try and hit this ball upwards to create a passing play with Blue Scorch. Atomic's looking for block. This could end up creating a Scorpion pinch into the ball and shooting it in towards the top post. It's a big head even being used as well, which causes it to not be bumped into the ball. It goes all the way around the Banshees defense now. Pigeon's the one back to get this ball further downfield though. He's just going to go half power to get behind the ball and push it a bit further forwards in towards the midfield line, as Water Rune's going to go slow to try and get blocks here on ACN and Visurant. That's also trying to get behind the ball ready for next turn. Water Runes take some pace out of it, whilst also tapping it up here for Blue Scorch to try and put this ball in the back of the net. But the Banshees, whilst they look like they're going to have an open goal to score in, the puck will have a ramp, and we even have a red card to ruin any joy of a second goal here. It's a ramp which is being used. It's a ghost being used on the Visurant, allowing the Banshees to still get the item. It was another beach ball picked up by the Banshees. Atomic's looking to go straight up the ball. Blue Scorch is looking to get the blocks. Water Runes is looking to shoot this upwards towards the bumper, but it's not going to go and threaten the goal here. Should go up towards the top wall. Water Rune's still underneath there. Visurant's there as well. ACN's still in the goal line. Blue's got to make blocks in case it's needed. Water Rune's got the item position. Could go towards the top wall anyways. Ready for this next turn. See where the ball goes. Water Rune's though going to hit it and slam it in the top wall. It's going to bounce towards central side. Beach ball being used with Atomic and a bumping Water Runes into the ball. Doesn't get it. Instead, all three of those pork plus bubbles on the top side holds the ball in the air, just carrying it on the heads before rolling back in front of the pork plus goal. But ACN's there to break a block on Watery Runes. But ACN's looking to shoot this in towards the bottom post to clear it away instead. Will the Banshees use a potential item to stop ACN from clearing it out? They could use their wall if they really wanted to stop ACN from getting it towards the bottom item, bottom bumper even. They're not going to use it though. ACN's got the free clear down. It misses the bumper though, goes all the way around. Visurant goes up off the bumper afterwards as well. Bouncing out towards center circle now. Blue Scorch is perfectly there. They could shoot the ball into the bumper here and use their wall to re-angle it in, but will the Banshees do it? They're not going to. They're going to sit behind the ball ready for next turn. ACN's going to end up flying and flinging himself off the bumper. They're using the wall instead to pick up the item. They did end up getting it. They got a big head. That big head here could potentially give him a goal here. Blue's goal just shooting it straight out there. Visurant's looking to make a save by going on for top post, but are they going to be in the position to make the save? Big head being used. It's going to curl all the way in. It's going to come off the post instead. It's going to go all the way around. Atomic stops it from progressing even further from the Banshees half. Atomic's looking to just get the item here instead. Water Rune's going to get behind the ball. So is Pigeon in case as well. ACN's going to dive towards the top wall as well. Behind the ball for next turn as Blue Scorch taps it towards his own bumper. It's now completely behind the entire Banshees backline. Pigeon looking to get behind the ball ready for next turn. Going a bit too much power. Might end up going under bumper here as well instead. Or it's going to be Blue Scorch to throw Pigeon away instead. Blue Scorch still behind the ball though at least. But instead of having two behind the ball, we're now going to go one. Going to go slow as Atomic goes fast. To see if they can force the ball away into a better position for Pork Plus Bros to attack with. We've got a yellow card in hand as well, so they can fully commit without worrying about defensive duties. Water Rune's going to go, the item go all the way up off the bumper, but the ball goes back towards center of the Banshees half. It's a ramp, though, being picked up here by the Banshees. They could potentially use Beach Ball as well here to get the ball further up. Bergerac makes a shot. It's going to go all the way through. It goes down into Poke plus half, but it comes off the bottom bumper, the bottom post instead. Bergerac's going to get the item for free here. Water Rune's looking to go for the bottom wall shot here, bouncing off the bottom and into the ball. Bergerac's going to look to get the block as well, though. The top one's going to just go in, out the goal. Water Runes has the shot on target. Bergerac's there to still just stop it from going in momentarily. And that's all they need it to be momentarily, as they do have the yellow card to get this ball away here. It's completely out. Water Runes looking to go towards the ball to get the shot. But he's going to go slow. He's going to go behind the ball to make the save potentially and try and see if he can get possession ready for next turn. But he's going with a bit too much power, as Bergerac's going to be the one shooting it. And Bergerac was looking to go straight on, but the bump comes through by Blue Scorch to stop him from getting the shot off. Blue Scorch looking to shoot this ball downwards. Will the Banshees be attempting a potential Banshee ramp here? The term named by themselves, about them, of a potential error from himself. The ramp comes through, but it goes off the bottom post instead. They don't get the height of a Banshee ramp, instead it goes off the bottom side. Bergerac looking to get the ball out of the face of the goal by hitting it into the post here instead. Blue Scorch looking to try and get the item from the top side, ready for next turn on Watery from the bottom. Ball just not going to go in the bumper. That's going to be the free item here for the Banshees as well. It's going to be Water Runes to get it. Bergerac's going to go slow towards the cover of this bottom post, as Water Rune's going to force this ball out. It's going to go towards the top side. In fact, no, it's not. I don't know how on earth that ball's done that, but it's rolled across the face of goal somehow. And it's gotten past a gap in the Pauper's defense, with Bergerac going in and out, bumping ACN off the goal line, and it's rolled on in for top post and in. It's a 2-goal lead here for the Banshees. They're 1 goal away from securing their destiny against the Soul Seekers to try and get back into Division 1. The first time I'm asking Atomic and Bergerac combining here for the beach ball kickoff. Pigeon on the back line, though. Can he make the save? Or can Water Runes make the react? He doesn't make the react, but it's Pigeon here to make the save, and will still bounce over him. It's a goal back here for Pork plus Pros, but it's still a long way to go here if they're going to be the ones to potentially be promoted to Division 1. It was the Pork plus Pros who stole and ripped out the hope of the Banshees potentially getting the title ahead of the Bozoids. And now it's the Banshees looking to remove the hope of the Pork plus Pros from being promoted whatsoever. It's a goo being used instead of the beach ball. You didn't use the beach ball. Use the beach ball, lads. What are you doing? What are you doing? You had it right there. You held the medal. You had the trophy in your hands, and your hands just dropped it. You just dropped the trophy on the floor, and it shattered into a million pieces. You had it right there. Bergerac looking to hit this ball away. Blue Scorch going straight at the ball though here as well. It's going to have to require ACN to follow up, otherwise it is going to pinch up towards the top wall and in. It's going to go all the way around, heading towards the Banshees goal, but Water Runes is there to still cover it in case. Ball on the top left side of his bumper. Bergerac's looking for bumper shot, but the post going to clip off the post here instead and bounce outwards. They've picked up a boost now as well. ACN's going to dive backwards. Bergerac's given up on the bumper shot. No one going to clip in the post. They went for it. It's going to bounce towards the bottom side here, towards the bottom item position. It spawns top towards Vajurian, but Vajurian's got a boost. Vajurian's going to have to use it. It's now or never for this boost. Atomic's going to hit this ball backwards into the boost here. But can Watery Runes make the save to stop it? He's diving down for it. And he does make the save needed to stop it from going in his goal and from stopping the Pork Plus equalizer. The Pork Plus Bros think this is a free kick or something right now. They've built a wall outside of their box to stop a potential shot. The shot's coming through off the top wall and round. It's going all the way through. It's going to sneak past Vajurian. It's not. Vajurian makes a save to keep them in it here. They've picked up a yellow card too. And it'll spawn on the Banshee side. Vajurian looking to clear it out into this top bumper here. Red card being used by ACN to allow Atomic to get the item. And Vajurian's going to remain to clear this ball out from the bumper into where the center circle is. In fact, no, it doesn't at all. I'm fucking blind. Watery Rune, so he stops the ball from progressing any further. He's behind the ball. He's looking to finish this off here. He's looking to shoot it in towards the bottom post. He could let Pigeon shoot it instead and go for a block himself. But he's going to change his mind last second. He's going to go slow behind the ball. Watery Runes is now the one to look for the shot here. They have a goo as well. We're just going to goo Vajurian. Blue Scorch is probably going to look to try and pump ACN off the goal line. Can Watery Runes get the goal to secure the date with the Soul Seekers? Or will Paul Plus do enough to hang on to their hopes? It's a yellow card being used to stop that shot. Vajurian's looking to get contact with the ball, but we get rammed in for Banshee's net instead. But Watery Runes hitting this ball downwards to go all around off the bottom wall, but Atomic stops it from going in front of Pigeon for a potential shot. Atomic going full power in the bottom wall with Vajurian. Vajurian, what are you doing? What is this? Okay, it didn't cause an own goal, it's fine. ACN right side of the ball. Water Rune's looking to force up towards the top wall. ACN's going to follow it though. No, that's probably where the ball's going to go. But Atomic's looking to bump Pigeon into the ball here. Wall being used on Vajurian to stop Vajurian from getting down. Nothing comes through. Pigeon in front of the ball. No one behind it to cause an attacking play here by either team. I'm being pinged on Discord. Blue Scorcher looking to go for the shot. Not going to get it. Ball stays on to this bottom wall. Watery Runes closest to the item, but not going to go for it, looking for a block inside on Vajurian, and Pigeon's going to want to pick it up instead. Blue Scorch is going to stick underneath this ball. Water Rune's going to be one to try and clear it downfield, but Vajurian's going to get a bump on him to stop him, as Vajurian also gets behind the ball as well. Vajurian looking to think of the ball around. What a play by Vajurian! No way have they equalized it like that. Of course, it's Vajurian. It's only Vajurian. It could only be Vajurian to be the one to get that bumper goal through there. Passing with himself off the bumper and getting the double tap off of it himself over Bobble as well. It's equalized. The next goal is gonna be the one to play against the Soul Seekers. Water Rune's looking to pass it up with himself off the top wall. Vajurian's going straight in case the straight shot comes through. They're going towards the top side as well to make the save for pass play. And they do make the save to stop it as well here. It's not going to be a kickoff goal which decides it. It's going to be an open play goal. Sure, looking to get around Water Runes. Water Runes looking for bumps. He's not going to get the bumps needed. It's Atomic behind the ball. Vajurian on the bottom left side as well to look for a shot off the wall instead. It's only big bumpers, so in the hands of the Pork Plus Pros here. Whereas the Banshees have a big head of Goal Swap and Goo. Vajurian is looking to get the block on Blue Scorch. Goo being used on ACN to allow Water Rune to pick up the item and cycle it for a new one. It's a Ghost being picked up. But Atomic's looking to shoot this off the bumper and round. Can Pigeon make the save necessary for going straight at the ball? The shot. They're having second thoughts. They're not going to go for it. And Blue Scorch is going to try and ram them away. They're going off of them. They don't move at all. They stand there strong still. Atomic still behind the ball. Looking to go for shot this time though. Water Rune's going slow to cover it, going in the bumper. Pigeon going fast. Water Rune's going towards item position. Ghost didn't get used either. They were looking to use the Ghost to get the item, but they forgot to use the Ghost. They could have ended the series earlier when they forgot to use their Beach Ball. And now they've forgotten to use their Ghost, and the item in question which they would have gotten was a boost. That boost could be the thing which ends the series here. Everyone heading down to get underneath on this bottom side wall here, to get behind it. Vajurian's going to be one to get the item here. Everyone from Pork Plus is just surrounding this ball. Pigeon looking to go in and out. Blue Scorch is going to try and go for the ball, but Vajurian's going to block my way. Ghost being used though. But Water Runes can't get around to get the item. ACN in front of the ball, so is Vajurian. Vajurian's the only one behind it. ACN will get the item now as well. Like it's going to be Atomic in the end to get the item, as ACN has to hold on to that boost. He was originally going to get rid of it. Goal Swap picked up. Both teams now have Goal Swaps. They can cancel each other out if one of them uses it now. The item spawns topside as well now for Blue Scorch to pick up. He has a big head. Is he going to use it on potentially Water Runes on the bottom here as well? He's not going to use it. It's another Goal Swap here being picked up by the Banshees. 2 on the Banshees, 1 on the Pork Plus Pro. So the Banshees can actually use Goal Swap if they need it now. Atomic's going to remain to sit behind the ball. Blue Scorch just saw Bobble going towards top side, and he gets the top side spawn. He's going to get rid of his Goal Swap. No longer going to have 2, just the 1 now, unless he picks up another one in the 1 in 11 chance. Atomic remaining to sit behind the ball. We know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get an opportunity to use boost, but there's just not enough space here. It's a wall being picked up here by Blue Scorch. Atomic, the 4th turn now, maybe the 5th even, going to just sit behind the ball to keep possession. But Vajurian might be getting rammed in the ball. He gets bumped backwards a bit. But there is technically enough space to use a boost here now. If you place on the top side of where the ball is, going to have to angle boost towards the top post. Want to use it. It'll get rid of Pigeon. Are they going to use the boost here? Atomic's looking to get this ball through. They're not going to use the boost. And there's still not enough space to use on this next turn. This ball just is... It's married to the spot. And Vajurian's picked up another boost here as well. And we've got 2 boosts now. The Pork Plus Pros. Surely the Pork Plus Pros take this series. They can't mess it up this badly. They even have the space now to use it. One of them now. Vajurian can get the item or let ACN pick it up. Either way, both of them have a boost. So surely one of them's going to use it as the other one gets. But neither of them going to take it. But surely now, the Banshees know. They have to know that the Pork Plus Bros have good items if they're not picking up the item. Vizurian's gonna go for it now, though. This surely means a boost is being used here by Vizurian. It's on the underside of the ball. And the Banshees had to make the save. It's gonna be... Was it Water Runes there off the goal line? Clay gets it off. It spins off into the top bumper. Cleared all the way downfield. But the portable throws pick up big bumpers. This could be the opportunity here straight up to use it instantly. To see if they can sneak a shot off here. They're gonna use it. It's unangled, potentially in the goal, but ACN himself blocks it, and Pigeon goes off the bumper himself and gets straight into the ball. Ready for next turn. That's 2 boosts and a ramp being completely wasted by the Pork Plus Pros in this game alone. And in game 1, they had 1 ramp and a boost as well. And now Waterroom's looking to end it here, looking to just shoot this towards the bottom post, but it's not going to be enough to go in. It's going to clip off the post instead. Pigeon looking to slam it off the post for no reason whatsoever, just in a fit of rage instead. Waterroom's going to be getting the item here. He doesn't have one right now, so don't have to cycle anything. Pigeon's going to go behind the ball. Wall being used. It's not going to come to anything at all. But Pigeon is now in a better angle to potentially get this ball in the back of the net. He's going to have to rely on Water Runes, though, to follow it up in case. But looking to get it through. Goal swap being used here by Pork Plus Bros. But Pigeon himself has one as well. He's just going to wait. He's just going to wait the timer out here. In fact, they're not even going to use it. But, okay. I'm just not going to... They're not going to use it. Look at this setup. Their own goal swap now. They have a yellow card. They've set up in the center. It spawns on their side. Only Vizurian's in their side. Potentially going to save it all. But the ACN still has his boost. They're gonna use their goal swap here to shoot this. That comes through 2 seconds early anyway. ACN, you have to use your boost now. It's now or never. Can ACN find a way to re-angle this potential shot from Water Runes into a goal for Pork Plus? It doesn't. He angles it off the top wall instead. And all of a sudden, the Pork Plus's ST items are all gone yet again. Only the Banshees have an item now. Wall being used in case ACN goes full power, but it doesn't go full power. It stays in this general area still. Blue Scorch going to be one to get the item. Watery Runes, you have to cover it a bit low potentially. With the other one, in fact, no, he's not going to. He's going to cover it in case this goes for the normal shot. His other one's going to cover the top post in case. But no shot coming through. The ball just rolls off of Vizurian, off of ACN, down beneath him instead now. ACN looking to still get behind the ball, ready for next turn. He's tapping it slightly downwards, seeing if Water Runes are going to own goal it. He's now putting power on it, though. It comes all the way around, but Pigeon stops it from going on target. He gets that ball away. The Banshees have a beach ball. Could now be the time to use it. They're hitting it into the bumper. Are they going to use it? They're going to use it. It's going to go all the way around. It's not just going to get stopped by ACN. The Pork Plus Rose picked up the item at turn. It's a red card being picked up by Atomic. Water Runes looking to just go straight up in case they make contact with the ball. Not going to happen though. So Water Runes going to get bounced off the top wall and back. Potentially in the ball and hitting it downwards. They're getting blocked by Vizurian and putting back onto the top post instead. Atomic's we want to get the item, but he already has red card. He's potentially going to cycle it here, maybe get rid of one of the Banshees defenders in case he is going to get rid of water runes. There's only one defender back. Bajoran's looking to shoot this off the bottom wall here to see if he can sneak it around water runes. Is it going to be enough to get the goal here? It's not going to be, as water rune still makes contact. It heads off into the bottom post. Atomic follows up. It's a ramp being picked up by Atomic though. But RNG has been anything short of it's been insane. It's been insane for Pork Plus Bros. A ramp being used to try and stop him. It's not enough though. It's another item being used to no goal again. Blue Skull should have even not reacted. If he didn't even react, he would have made the save anyway. But he did anyway, and he still makes a save. It goes all the way down towards the bottom item side. Bajurian gets a top item, though. Waterrune's is going to just hit this up towards the center. See if it can potentially combine with Pigeon to get a shot away. But Pigeon goes too far to the left. And it comes back up to Bajurian, who can look to try and do something here. She's picked up a goo. And she's going to shoot it towards the bottom post herself. Instead of passing with anyone else, Pigeon's going to want to dive for it with the furthest upfield one here. Goo being used on water runes on the goal line. It's going to be able to send it all the way through. It's not going to be. And Atomic and ACN stumble into the ball in midfield too. That's going to be water runes who gets the item now. This is the only item that's going to belong to the Bingus Banshees yet again. We're on turn 73. 17 more turns. And it ends in a 2-all stalemate. Tom looking to sneak a shot through. Water runes is there as though equal to it to stop that from heading towards the goal line. He's underneath the ball now as well. Good look to go off the back foot and out and around. Get the clear away as Water runes looks to go towards the top item position. Thomas going to go to the top side of the ball. Water runes can't make the contact to get the ball where he originally intended to as Asia makes a block on him. But he still makes contact off the bumper to hit the ball down towards the bottom wall instead. Bajura is looking to get the item and go all the way around by hitting it. This Pigeon though is going to be shooting it towards his own goal. Water runes, please use the item. Don't forget to use it. They use it. Is there anything the Pork Plus Pros can do here? Or is this going to be the end of their season? ACN looking to go off the backboard and get around. Blue Scorch looking for the bump. And Pigeon looking for glory. But has he found it? He hasn't, as ACN still makes a save anyway. And Bajura picks up a ramp as well. The power is back in the Pork Plus hands out of absolutely nowhere yet again. 14 turns left to go. ACN looking to ram Blue Scorch away. He's going to go in and out of the goal instead. Pigeon could go underneath the ball. Water rune's going in and out as well. Rune's going to get the top side item that spawns top. It's going to spawn bottom instead. It's going to be another item here for Pork Plus Pro. They're going to get a second in the hands of ACN. But he's weirdly enough not going for the item. Pigeon looking to get the shot away. Viscera looking to smother it. But he might end up bumping Blue Scorch back in the ball to shoot this ball off the bottom wall and round, but it's going to come off the post instead of going in the goal. It's like the 10th post hit of the game. Neither team can put this ball in the back of the net. It's either insane saves or the clutch post hits which save them. Vajura looking to just get behind the ball to clear it away next turn. Atomic retreating back too, but Vajura doesn't go far enough back to hit this out. They're going to have to rely on the bumper here to clear it away instead. Pigeon's going to look to go for the item. Beach ball being picked up by Vajura, and if they're going to use it now though, it's going to come off the post a bit and clip outwards. It is going to be used, but it's going to be enough to clip out. It's a read enough. It's not going to be enough to hit it in the bumper. It's going to go all around, off the bottom wall, off the top. In the hands of Water runes, make a block though. Turn 80 now. Water runes just looking to ram Vajura on it away. His other Bobble looking to bump away Atomic. As it's going to be Blue Scorch to try and hit this into the bumper to stop ACN's direct shot from coming through. Heads upwards, but Atomic's still behind the ball, and ACN can get a block on him. Surely Pigeon uses his red card here. Surely. Just red card ACN. Or red card Vajuriant. Or red card Atomic. That works too. Just ruin the shot entirely. Don't even give him a chance of shooting it. Vajuriant's still going to go for it anyway. Optimistically. Blue Scott's going to sit on the goal line. ACN's going to look for block anyway. The shot's still coming in, but Blue Scotch stops it. It's going to stay on the goal line. It's still not going to go. We have 8 turns left to go. It's the Banshees to pick up a ghost. I don't think it's going to be useful here. We're going to have to just try and slam this in the post. This could be the end here, though. And Tom looking to go straight for it. Ghost being used. Going to go in and out, force it through. They somehow keep it out again. By using the ghost and going off the back wall, it was still spinning in towards the goal. But they make the save anyway by getting through. Well, they shouldn't have gone through. 7 turns remain. And a 2-all draw on the horizon. Water's looking to go in and now. Pigeon looking to go for the ball. Vajor's going to get the block. Vajor's going to get behind the ball and round. But also getting the item. Passing it out to ACN. Vajurian can go for a shot whilst ACN looks at blocks, but Pigeon can just clear it away. It's yet another ramp being picked up by Vajurian here. Blue Scorcher looking to just make contact with the ball to get it out. Watery Runes looking to stick on the goal line. Pigeon looking to bump Vajurian away. Item spawns bottom side to Atomic's favor. ACN looking to bump Watery Runes to stop him from killing it downfield. But it's going to be the top Runes instead who's going to hit it down towards the bottom wall. Changing my last second though. He's not going to sit on the goal line instead. So looking to just block this still. Ball comes off Vajurian, comes down off ACN. Stops in front of Vajurian again. They could potentially be using a big head here and shoot it off the bumper. Or they could potentially use a ramp to angle it in. Banshees, what do you have in stock this time to save this? Big head being used, but is it even going to go off the bumper? It is, but Blue Scorch puts it in his own goal to end it with 4 turns left, and Pokemon's Pro is going to be the one to take on the Soul Seekers. It's a calamitous own goal by the Banshees who've been holding on.